Hello, everybody. Welcome to WKRG's News 5 Now. I'm Devon Walsh. Let's take a look at our headlines on this Monday afternoon. Florida taking steps to tackle illegal immigration, plus a suspected killer is formally charged with a Satsuma murder. Plus, a woman accused of hitting a man with her car at a local apartment complex. Let's begin News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. So glad you're joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Devon Walsh. Once again, just wrapped up the noon show on kind of a dreary Monday afternoon. But the good news is the rain has tapered off and we are going to see some clear skies. So that's good to see. And weather-wise, we are going to enjoy clear skies throughout the week until we get to Friday. Then we've got a little hiccup, and we'll be talking about your weather forecast as the week goes on. First, though, let's get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, a woman accused in a domestic incident at a local apartment complex. Investigators say Caitlin Williams forced her way into a man's apartment Saturday night at Southern Oaks Apartments on South University Boulevard. Police allege that Williams and the victim started arguing. That argument turned physical. At some point, police say Williams hit the victim with a car. The man was not hurt. Williams is out of jail on bond. Number 4, people in State Line, Mississippi gathered this weekend for a vigil honoring 3 murder victims. The community came together to pray yesterday as law enforcement searched for the gunman who killed Jason Thornton, Rhonda Denson, and Lester Campbell New Year's Day at the Clark's gas station on St. Peter Street. Thursday, 37-year-old Drexler Johnson was arrested in connection with this case. He is not the gunman, police say. They say he's accused of helping the gunman. The reward for identifying the killer is up to $100,000. Number 3, jury selection began for the suspect accused of killing a man back in 2020. Tadarian Dale allegedly shot Jameer Hanna to death at Avalon Plaza Apartments on Michael Boulevard in August of 2020. Dale's trial was pushed back, first because of delays in the court system caused by the COVID pandemic, but then delayed further by the death of Mobile County Circuit Court Judge James Patterson. Hanna's family says they're glad the trial is beginning after years of waiting. Number 2, a suspected killer formally charged with murder. Emmanuel Campbell appeared in court this morning for his arraignment. He allegedly shot and killed 47-year-old Chad Baum on 3rd Street in Satsuma in December of 2023. Mobile County deputies say Campbell shot Baum in the chest when the victim tried to intervene during an argument between Campbell and the mother of his child. And number 1, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announcing a special legislative session to address illegal immigration. The governor announced today the state legislature would convene on January 27th to pass legislation to aid new federal immigration policies. Florida lawmakers will also address reported security concerns with the Citizen Ballot Initiative process. Some of the proposed changes include requiring signatures to be notarized, holding special elections for ballot measures, and changing how the state Supreme Court approves them for the ballot. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. Okay, everybody, we want to get to our question of the day, and this is something that we learned about last week. President Donald Trump and the verdict in his hush money trial, and he did not receive any jail time or probation. So that's what our question of the day is about. Donald Trump was released with no restrictions in his hush money case. Do you have thoughts about that? So let me read some of your comments. Jim says he will appeal, even though he got no penalties other than a conviction. Carol doesn't like the precedent that this sets for the country. And Karen says, leave him alone, let him be great and what he's going to do for the country. Marie, the best president ever. Thank God he is going to be president in a matter of days. Judy says she never thought he would pay for anything that he had done. So that is what our question of the day is about, Donald Trump's hush money trial. And you can still weigh in if you'd like until 5:30 this evening. and then we will continue to read more of your comments. Now let's get to our poll of the day. And we've been talking about the Los Angeles wildfires. Have you donated to wildfire relief? That's our question of the day. You can either vote yes or no. And Tam goes on about why he doesn't think he is not going to donate. And Diana says we heard very little when the hurricane affected Florida and Carolina, but this fire coverage is nonstop. Mark says we can barely afford groceries. Did any of these millionaires donate to us? So go ahead and vote in our poll of the day. You can do that again until 5:30 this evening if you would like to comment about these awful wildfires in California and whether or not you've donated. And you can find the place to do that on WKRG's Facebook page. We have all of our questions of the day and our polls listed there. And of course, you are always welcome to comment on any story that you see on our platforms. Well, that's going to do it for News 5 Now. I'm Devon Walsh. Cherish will see you for the 4 on 5. I'll see you for News 5 at 5. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.